This is Jared Horak for today's RacingDigest.com, and this is my Saturday video of stakes race. This is going to be for Saturday, September 23rd, 2017. We're going to do the 11th race from Parks, the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby for 3-year-olds. They're going to be traveling 9 furlongs on the main track. Last week we did the Woodbine Mile. We got the trifecta home. Let's see if we can keep the roll going. We had the trifecta in the Travers Stakes. We had multiple winners during the Del Mar meet. So we've been on a roll lately. Let's try to keep it going at Parks. And in this 10-horse field, number 1, Timeline, and number 2, Outplay, look like the 2 speed horses. And they're both capable of winning this race if either can get loose. They're both stakes winners. Timeline breaking from that inside post. He got a 159 pace rating a couple starts back. So he could go. He's got that inside post. He could go under Javier Castellano and try to steal it. And then you have Outplay with John Velasquez, Todd Pletcher. He's number 2. He got a 158 pace rating a couple starts back, so he's capable of being up there. But if they hook up early, it could set up for the stalkers, and we have some quality stalkers in here, and horses with some running style versatility, like your morning line favorite, number 4, West Coast. He's 8-5 morning line. In his dirt routes, he's had 7 with 5 wins in 2 seconds. He went wire to wire last time out in the Travers Stakes. There wasn't any pace. He typically wasn't a front runner, but Mike Smith, he seized control early, slowed it down. He was able to win nicely. He got a 159 final rating, a 105 fire rating, and his comprehensive performance rating was a 156. That was the best in his career. And his CPR numbers, that 156, as I said last time, his one before that was a 150, and then he got a 149 before that. So his numbers are climbing. He earned his best pace rating even last time, a 147. So everything points to him running another good race. As I said, he doesn't need the lead to win. But his best figure last time was earned when he was able to control the pace. And if he isn't able to do that, and I don't think he will, with Timeline and Outplay in there, I think this time West Coast is going to have to rally, and they're going to hammer him in the wagering. He's not going to offer a lot of value. And I'm going to go with a horse he beat last time as my top choice, number 5, Irap. He's 3-1 morning line. He ran a decent race from post 10 in the Travers. He was 3 and 4 wide on the turns. He was stalking the pace. He made a run at West Coast, but West Coast, because he slowed things down, he had plenty left in the stretch, he was able to pull away. Wasn't a bad effort from Irap. He ended up finishing an okay third in there. He got a 143 final rating. His start before that, at this mile in an 8th distance, actually in a mile and a 16th distance in the Indiana Derby, he got a 158 final rating. And then in his last 2 starts at this mile in an 8th distance, the Ohio Derby at Thistledown and the Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland, he won both of those. So I think that this shorter distance, cutting back from the 10 furlong Travers to 9 furlongs today, is going to be beneficial to him since he's won his last 2 starts at this distance. His last 3 final ratings put him clearly in the mix. He's got that good tactical speed. He got a 110 fire rating a couple starts back, and his comprehensive performance ratings are very good as well. So he's a horse with that tactical speed, and I think this time, if West Coast wants to stalk the pace, Irap's not going to be as wide. He's going to be parked right outside of West Coast. And if that one makes a move, I think Mario Gutierrez is going to make a move with Irap, and maybe he can turn the tables on that one. You have Irish Warcry in here, capable of winning this race. He's 9-2 morning line. He's number 8. He's going to sit an outside stalking trip. He's one that seems to fire every other race. And you can go all the way back to February of this year at Gulfstream Park, where he got a 153 final rating. And then his start in March, his final rating dipped. And then he jumped up to a 152 final rating at Aqueduct in the Memorial. And then in his next start, it dipped again in the Kentucky Derby. And then in the Belmont Stakes, again, he jumped up. He got a 137 final rating. And then at Monmouth last time in the Haskell, he dipped again. So if that pattern continues every other race, he should run a good race today. Rounding out my top 4, Talk Logistics, number 6. He's 20-1 morning line. Looks like a good bet to hit the board for the exotics. Last time out at Parks, he finished 2nd in the local prep for this behind a runaway winner. His last 2 fire ratings, a 100 and a 112. And he got a 155 final rating a couple starts back. All dirt routes. He hasn't won in a dirt route, but he has 4 seconds and a third. And he has a decent jockey trainer team. Eddie Plisa with Frankie Pennington. They've hit the board in 11 of 14 starts. Seems like the perfect horse to sit mid-pack and hit the board at a big price. So here's how we're going to play this one. Number 5, Irap, my top choice. We'll make a win wager on him. We're going to play exactas with number 5, Irap, on top of number 4, West Coast. Number 8, Irish Warcry. We're going to put West Coast and Irish Warcry on top of Irap. And then a trifecta. We're going to put Irap, a West Coast and Irish War Cry on top. We're going to put all in second, and then we'll keep my long shot number 6, Talk Logistics, in third. If you're interested in my full card analysis, you can find that daily at todaysracingdigest.com from Santa Anita and Del Mar, and my full cards will resume with the Santa Anita Fall Meet coming up on September 29th through October 29th. And if you're interested in this complete digest from Parks for Pennsylvania Derby Day, you can find that in the product section at todaysracingdigest.com. That'll wrap up this week's video. Next week we'll be back with a stakes race from Santa Anita Park.